Welcome to Samuel Olayoye. Today I'm going to be talking about writing a winning cover letter. For most job seekers, writing an effective cover letter is a very challenging part of the initial phase of the job application process. It is very important. However, it could be very challenging. No matter how challenging it may seem, you still need to write a cover letter. Make it a point of, don't just submit your CV or submit an application without a cover letter. You know why? Your cover letter gives you a very good opportunity to get the attention of the recruiter, and it also helps you to distinguish yourself from other applicants. That is why a good cover letter is very, very important. So I'll be sharing a number of tips that can help you to write a winning cover letter. Number one, research the company, research the organization you are trying to apply to. Before you start writing, spend some time to check out the company, go to their website, check any news sites where you can find information about the company, about the directors, about the executives of the company. Go to Twitter, check their Twitter feeds, their Facebook, the information that are available there. Go to LinkedIn, go and check existing employees in that company, look at their profile. What this will help you to do is will help you to understand the organization, and you can then tailor your cover letter in such a way that fits into your findings based on your research on the organization. If you are able to find the details of the recruiter, most likely it might be on LinkedIn, you can send them an initial mail or asking some smart questions about the job and about the company. And when you're writing your cover letter, you can make reference to that initial conversation. It's always help. I've done that over and over, and I can tell you, when they see that I reference this interaction, it gets their attention. Number two, your cover letter should be forward looking. We all know the curriculum vitae, your resume, your CV provides a retrospective overview of your cumulative experience. However, your cover letter should reflect what you want to do going forward. Okay, use your letter to serve as a link, a bridge between linking the past and the future. You then use it to highlight what is next on your agenda, what you want to do, and why you want to do it. See, given the changes that we have all experienced in the world of work today, due to the pandemic, many people are rethinking what a good job means to them. Many people are changing their careers. So employers this day and hiring manager, they wouldn't expect you to necessarily be in the same industry or be doing the same thing that you are now applying for. So it then becomes very important that, since the expectation has reduced in terms of doing the same thing, people are changing, every day now because of the great resignation and rethinking of what career means to them. So your cover letter then becomes a veritable tool for you to articulate the shifts you are trying to make and robustly selling your transferable skills. It is very, very important in this day and time. Your transferable skills, your problem solving skills, and your ability to adapt to changing environment, very, very important. Number three is start with a strong opening sentence. Don't waste your time saying I'm writing to apply for ABC post as posted on the website XYZ. No. Rather start with a strong opening sentence. You could start with a punchline. Highlight why you are excited at the prospect of joining that company or filling that role at the company, and also highlight what you are bringing to the table. For example, you can say I'm a SEMA qualified management accountant with over 15 years experience, and I'm looking for opportunity to apply my skills in new ways, and I would love to bring my expertise, energy, and enthusiasm to lead the growing strategic finance team. Very, very important. Then you go further to talk about your background and your relevant experience, but at this point you don't need to rehash your CV. They already have your CV and they know what your background is about. Be direct and dynamic. Don't be blabby. Say things that are direct. For instance, let me draw your attention to 2 reasons why I'll be best suited to lead your strategic finance team, and then give the receipt, give those experience. Be direct. If you know anyone that has worked in the company, or you have any personal experience or connection with the company, I like this. Talk about what you have heard, the positive things you have heard about the company, the feedback you have had. Align it with how it has encouraged you to want to be part of that company. Show enthusiasm. Start, let that Let there be an alignment in the way you put forward why you want to be at that company. It is likely that you can get the name of the hiring manager on LinkedIn. Like I said, make sure that you are addressing your cover letter directly to the person, not the general. It's likely the information is there on the internet. Okay, very important. Number 4, emphasize and demonstrate your awareness and problem solving skills. Is very, very important. Hiring managers are looking for people who can help them solve problems. So in fact, a lot of problem is excuse me, a lot of companies are going through problems these days. You need to leverage the research that you have done about the company and then talk briefly about what the company does, okay, and also the likely challenges they may be facing. You may not know specifically what the challenges are, you may not know specifically what the company is actually going through, but you can leverage on what is happening in their industry, the industry where they operate. For instance, the aviation industry has been affected by the pandemic. A lot of travels are limited, a lot of travel restrictions, sitting restaurant because of social distancing requirement. A lot is happening. The tourism industry, the health sector, a lot of things has happened in the past few months. So people are looking for problem solvers. Talk about your awareness and your ability to solve problem. In fact, you can talk about, give examples of how you have experienced similar problem and how you have solved it, how you have solved those problems before. If you have helped your existing company to move from physical working to a remote working arrangement, for instance, and you have helped them to pilot flexible working, and you are championing that process, talk about it. Talk about how you've been able to use all these your skills and why those skills will be invaluable in your new role. Okay, and that is number 4. Number 5, convey enthusiasm but be mindful of flattery. Show that you are enthusiastic, about joining the company. Glickman, a well-respected career expert, said something. He said, when you don't get hired, it is usually not because you lack skills. It is because people don't believe your story, or that you wanted the job, or that you knew what you are getting into. So for most people that don't get hired, it's not because they don't have the skill, but because people don't believe their story as stated in their cover letter. So hiring managers, for the most part, will only shortlist for interview candidates who had made it seem like this is their dream job. So you have to make it clear why you want the position. It is very, very important. You can say something like this: I'd love to work for your company. Who wouldn't want to work for your company? Your company is the industry leader, and your company is setting the standard, and others are following. So, and that is why you want to be part of a company that is the pace setters in the industry. However, don't go overboard. Be mindful of flattery. Don't say things that you don't really mean. Be authentic. Be real. Be authentic. So by so doing, you have increased your chances of getting invited for interview. Number 6, keep it short and simple. Okay, keep your cover letter short. Keep it simple, okay? No extraneous, no too much information. What you can do, don't let your cover letter be more than a page. If it's less than a page, perfect, but nothing more than a page. Okay, be succinct, be clear, articulate clearly what you're trying to say in simple and clear terms. You can get a friend, a trusted friend, or a mentor, or a paid reviewer to review your cover letter for you, and then they can help you to cut it into size. They can help you to remove things that are some sentences that may be idle, or they are conveying the same meaning that other sentences in the cover letter is already conveying. So keep it short and simple, be succinct, and be clear as to what you are trying to achieve. Number 7, ask your trusted friend and mentor or a paid reviewer for review and feedback. Okay, feedback is very, very important. Ask them specifically, when you go through this cover letter, are you able to identify the relevant points? Are you able to summarize the story? Are you able to see clearly what I'm trying to pass across? Get them to give you feedback specifically, and also ask them what they think could be wrong with your cover letter. I can bet you people are very critical. So when they review your cover letter, they can easily tell you what is wrong, but you have to do this with a trusted friend or a mentor. It is very, very important. So once you get those feedback in, some will be relevant, some will not be relevant to you, okay? So update your cover letter and adapt those changes as necessary, okay? But once you are done with this, then take a step back, do a final self-review, read it to yourself, read it out loud. How does it sound to you? Are you convinced about your own story? Do you think you have sell yourself enough? Do you think you have articulated your competencies and your capabilities sufficiently? Do you think you have looked at the job description and you have matched your existing skill set to those specific requirements of the job description? Once you are happy that that has been done, then you can then submit your cover letter. And I can tell you, once you do this, you have increased your chances of getting an invite for interview significantly. I believe strongly that you have picked one or two things from today's video. Please like this video and share with your friends. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and remember to press the notification bell. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.